To me, it's like a band like you guys, like what you do. It absolutely can be done at home, but it will absolutely always be better in a studio.
Oh yeah,
and when with other people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, which is crazy because you guys make such good demos and like work and like you really do. You don't always find people that are willing to put in that much work on the front end. It's kind of like I kind of get treated with you guys because it's like you guys just love creating and doing your thing at home. And it's like you just hand me all this stuff on a silver platter, and it's like, oh, like cool. Like now we just get to like make it and like make it better.
So we started the band back in January 2019. We were making, a bunch of music, and we started reaching out to different places, and we got some pretty big stuff booked.
We had a couple gigs in like Florida, California, and then a couple festivals locally.
We were supposed to headline one of the side stages at one of the festivals, and for a band that's just getting started, that's a pretty big deal.
And that was all the COVID stuff. So right as we were starting to get our feet under ourselves, that was when kind of everything hit, and it was just like, you can't do anything and everything gets shut down.
I would say we were ready, definitely ready to perform and like put on a good show, but now that happened, we kind of spent more time making music. I'm very thankful that that got taken away from us, because we wouldn't have been able to, I would say, have that emotion and have that push to be like, okay, we need to make something good.
Yeah, first meetings in the music industry, in my opinion, are always a little touch and go, where it's you're kind of getting a vibe for each other and seeing if it might be a good fit. And but they were super eager, super friendly and nice, and honestly, they just seemed like they were ready to do it.
The first time we were here, we literally just got coffee with Caleb. We met with him and we were like, hey, we're thinking about coming down, and we're not sure if this is the right move yet.
And I presented them everything it was going to cost, what we were going to do, how long it was going to take, and within a few months, they hit me up and said, we're going to do it. We had done a single before and it was great, but that's just a single. This is 12 songs that we've put on a record, and a week of their lives and expenses and hotels and food and all these things.
Yeah, we kind of just talked with them and we worked out the details, and we came down for a single, Between You and Me, and then we're back here for the album. No, it changes. It goes. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like that a lot.
You want him to cop all that?
I don't know. It's
Tim, yeah, stand by 1 sec.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if we were copying the whole thing. I just wasn't sure if you knew it changed.
Guys to be sure, but in my opinion, I think it's cool to have this.
First day we got there, we just kind of hung out, got in the headspace of it all, and by the second day, it was time to hit the studio. We got there a couple hours early to get our equipment set up and all that before the players showed up. We already had a plan set up where we knew what songs we were going to do, and we knew kind of the direction the day was going to go, and how long basically it was going to take us to get each song down, given we don't have any issues.
They wanted it to sound like a cohesive record. A lot of the demos had been done at different times and different places, and they basically wanted me to take those and make them into these very organic but very pop influenced songs.
When we started really taking this seriously, we were recording our music totally on our own and in our home studios, and producing it all ourselves, mixing it, all that stuff, and the quality was cool. It was something we were proud of, but definitely we noticed there's a difference between what we can produce and what's out there.
And so my brain is yeah, we need to hire session players. We need to get a band going. But the best part about those guys is that they come in with such keen influences on what's going on right now in music, because they do it every day of their lives, that they're able to bring those influences in without me even having to really tell them what to do. And then you get, David on drums and Matt on guitar, they know the songs really well, so the session guys are looking to them for direction, and I'm just really just guiding the ship at this point. I really enjoy that type of producing where I don't have to make something out of nothing because the artist is already so into their own music that they've elevated it themselves, and my job is to just put it to tape and make sure that it sounds the best it can.
And then we're back in. But that's where you take off the big fat snare.
I think the song was I Wish I Could Be Strong. And there's just this one part, like this whole time, even in the demo, it's just like, oh, it's kind of weird. Didn't really fit right. We were working through it and it was taking a really long time. It was like, it's like kind of felt like I was gonna give up. Like I didn't really want to keep going. But Kev kind of pulled me aside after we were just talking about it for a while. We kind of went to lunch, came back, kind of left it to the end of the day so we can like kind of just sit on it and feel it out. We ended up like working through it. We came back into the tracking room. We kind of played it out. We was like, oh, that sounds sweet. And then we played the track. Didn't sound good at all. Like it just did not fit. And I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, I can do this. I'm here for a reason. And like Caleb's here, Kev's here helping me out. These guys are here in Nashville. They know what they're doing too. So I'm like, I'm gonna listen to them. Finally, we got it, and it just felt like a moment of victory. Like we finally figured out the part. It ended up working out, and super stoked how it came out.
Last time, here we go.
Everybody was in the room for a reason, and we captured it. It was just really, really cool.
You'll find that in the dead of night, monsters come and visit, they will kill your pride, bring you to the limit of your hope disguise, if you'd only open your eyes. They say the end's in sight, trouble's gonna come for every open lie, but I know there's freedom for the sober mind, cut the code and open your eyes.
If you control the mind, you control their value. If you take their
Between Tuesday and today, I've talked to, in some capacity, all of the dudes that played on your stuff. All of them have like freely given like really great comments about how like pro you guys are and how great the sound is and just how much like fun it was to play on your record. So like I know that's a good thing to hear and everything, but like those guys don't necessarily offer that stuff up about everything they do, and so just be encouraged that you guys are doing like really great music, and I'm grateful and honored to be a part of it, and I think we've done a really, really good job this week.
Just a few short years ago when we started this band, we had no idea that it would get taken to this place. We were happy enough to be the bedroom recording guys and just like punching out tunes that we love. And we never really thought that we would be here and be able to be doing what we're doing right now.
Oh my gosh, like I'm literally like looking in this room like behind us, like right where we like recorded, and it's just like so many feelings of like joy, and like it's not just like this week that we put it all the time into it, like it's the prep beforehand, and like it's just all worth it to me, and I'm just so proud of everything that we've done. Like it's changed my life just making this music.
I think I'm most proud of Matt and David for not letting anything or anyone deter them from what they want to be doing. That they have not let even a global pandemic discourage them from doing what they feel called to do. They've put their money where their mouth is, and I don't think that there's any possible way that they will walk away from this feeling they don't know where they're supposed to be, because you can look at their faces when they're playing guitar, playing drums. They know this is what they're supposed to be doing, and they're going to chase that as long and as far as they can.